What is going on, Evolve community? Today we are going to be doing some live tattoo reactions. Thank God I was able to fix this. But what is going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. My name's Mike, if this is your first time here. My name's Mike, and this is Mainly Man TV. And I don't have my headphones in. So give me 1 second. What a day so far. What is going on? We got some early birds in here. Marcel, Steven, Thomas. What is going on? How's everybody doing? Tyler, a lot of the members in here. What is going on, guys? Dude, on some personal stuff. I don't know if you guys are in the video games or not. I know some of you are. What is going on? Trash Michael 666 Lay Barlow. What is going on? So I was able to I was able to order the Xbox Series X, which is awesome. So then today, me and my friends, we went to like Best Buy to get our to like get a new monitor, and I want to build like a little office for not only for video games but also YouTube stuff. So I was literally building. That's why I probably look so sweaty. I was building like a desk, a gaming chair, putting the monitor together. It was brutal. But now I could relax a little bit and hang out with you guys, and we're going to be reacting to some tattoos today. We are backed up from the last time we did this. It went by 2 weeks went by, and I was not able to new man cave. Yeah, something like that. A little bit. I kind of cornered a spot in my room. It looks pretty nice. But yeah, I'm friggin' thirsty. That's why I'm drinking so much. But yeah, and if you guys noticed, this is a little bit different from the normal area where we usually put the area. We're getting ready for Christmas. Going to put the Christmas tree over there, guys. Like always, if this is your first time here, my name's Mike. Usually on Fridays we're doing tattoo reactions, but starting next week until I get back onto my old schedule, I'm temporarily on a new schedule, and I'm going to be streaming on Sundays from now on after this week. But we are going to be doing. Thomas says, "Hi, Mike. I can only stay till 5 tonight." That's all right, Thomas. We'll get to your tattoo. I know you've been anxious for me to show the tattoo, and I've been anxious to see it. Mike, how many tattoos do you have? It depends. If you guys put together a sleeve as one, I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tattoos total. But if you were to do like each individual part of my sleeve as a different tattoo, because technically I got them in each sessions, it would be about 16, 17, I'd say. You guys could all hear me right and see me correctly, right? I just wanted to make sure because, like I said, I had to do some things to make this work. But you guys could all see me good and hear me good, right? Let me know in the chat if you guys could see me and hear me okay. Whew. Man, I'm out of breath. I was literally fighting with a chair. How do we send them to you? So, if you are new here, you could send it over. Well, anybody could send it. You could send it over to manlymanreacts@gmail.com with a clear picture of it, or you could send it over to manlyman.tv on Instagram. First time here, love watching your videos. You help me. You help my tattoos. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I sent you mine on Insta. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. We haven't did this. Hopefully, I'm not too rusty. We haven't did this in about 2 weeks, so I'm excited to do it. Hope you guys are too. Colin says, love your videos. I appreciate that, Colin. So as always, guys, we always do first come, first serve with the tattoo reactions. But if you want to bump your tattoo up to the front of the list, you could do this thing called a super chat. A super chat is a donation, and that donation not only helps support the channel, but it will also get your tattoo boosted up to the front of the line. And also on top of that, members of the channel membership of the Evolve community, you guys, obviously, one of the perks you get when you're a member is to get to the front of the line with tattoo reactions. So I know Thomas definitely sent one. So we're going to just start off right with Thomas right now. Let's start it off. Let me pop that up on the screen. Let me do that. All right. So let's get into the first tattoo. Thomas is a member of the Evolve community. So he does the paid membership. One of the perks is that you get your tattoo up to the front of the list. So let's pop his up on the screen. Let's do it. Oh my God, look at this thing, man. Thomas, you never cease to amaze me with these tattoos. This looks like it's right on your back, the back of your leg, which is not an easy spot. I mean, the leg overall isn't bad, but this area back here, it's a little sensitive, especially when you get up to like the upper leg area. That probably sucked. Let me know in the chat how bad it was. On a 1 to 10 rating, let me know in the chat, Thomas. Nice thick lines with the line work of the tattoo. Always beautifully done. Nice solid straight lines too, because no jitteriness, no continuations of lines. It looks like your artist really is nice and steady with his tattoo machine. Love the color palette too. You know, one of my favorite things about Thomas's tattoos. Let me swap this over. One of my favorite things about Thomas's tattoos is that he's using the American traditional way, which is usually known for a limited color palette. But as American traditional is starting to evolve over time, people are starting to get a little bit more into different color palettes. Like this, beautiful and very unique with the color palettes. You don't really see like this, like kind of like aqua blue with this pinkish peach color, which is very nice. It makes the tattoo really pop out, and your skin holds the tattoo, like really portrays the color of ink really good. And I love it. Always an awesome tattoo from Thomas. I appreciate you sending over that tattoo. Whoa, Jesus Christ.
Remember to give it a thumbs
that
up
was bad.
And share it with a friend.
Everything just decided to want to play all at the same time. Okay, hopefully that doesn't do that every time. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Bear with me 1 second. I think I fixed it.
If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a thumbs up.
If you guys are new to the channel, these are my new things. Let me see real quick. All right, we're gonna do a test. Ready? Okay, good. All right, that's fixed. Friggin' did you see me like rip my headphone off because I was like, holy crap, that's so loud. Whew. Anyway, Jesus. All right, let's keep this bad boy rolling. Patty, hi, Michael, and Dad is watching you. How are you doing? Hi, Mom. How are you? My mom is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Miss Patty, says Steven. Mercedes says, hi, Mike. I got 2 new tattoos. That is awesome, Mercedes. I'm excited to see those. Looks like we got a super chat from Tyler. Let me see if I get these right. Nope. No.
If you're enjoying the show,
okay, so 8
give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend.
I'll just let this play out. All right. So again, Tyler
Super Chat
sent over a super chat saying, "Look at my tattoo. I'm Tyler Tabor. Tabor is the cover up. All right, on Instagram, Tyler Tabor. So he sent over a super chat, so he gets boosted up to the front of the list. Let's pop him up. Let's look at this. Oh, found you. See, it's so easy when you guys tell me your names. So he says, Tyler Tabor 207 says, I sent you that super chat. Check out mine. So first of all, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Second of all, let's pop this up on the screen. Oh, look at this. So this looks pretty healed. This doesn't look like it's, this looks like, now correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know actually. Because down around here it looks a little bit red, but this over here looks all pretty healed up. So first of all, I want to say that I love the design. It's pretty unique. I mean, you always see like skulls, graveyards, and stuff like that. But I like how you have the graveyard that's going into the skull. And then this is my favorite part up here, how it's like the forest and the night is blending in with the skull, the top of the skull, which is pretty friggin' awesome. The moon looks pretty nice, like back over there. Now, I am going to say If this was me, I mean, if I was looking at this tattoo, well, I am looking at this tattoo, but if it was me, I would have had my artist try to go a little bit more detailed with the birds, because they're big enough to where you could add some form of detail. I know it's kind of like the silhouette of like the birds flying in the night, but with that being said, you see all this detail all around here. I would just a little bit to really make those birds like look a little bit more realistic. Again, I think you're trying to go for the silhouette kind of thing, but that's just my opinion right there. This down here, beautifully done though. That he really blended in everything really, really good. Like I love how like the trees are going through the skull's like eye and everything. It's just so cool. In my opinion, that's pretty awesome. Mamba. I don't know if that's a Kobe reference, but anyway, overall, this is a pretty nice tattoo. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Blending looks really good. Like I said, it looks to me like this thing is healed. But also on top of that, you know, if it is healed, it healed up pretty nicely. The only thing that I would say is those birds, I wish there was a little bit more detail in the crows. But with that being said, very nice tattoo. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. All right. My name is Katapari. Mike, what is your favorite tattoos? My favorite tattoos on me? That is hard to answer, to be honest with you. It's pretty hard because each one of my tattoos means something special in its own way. I am going to say that probably the one that holds most near and dear to my heart is probably my direwolf right over here. Because there's multiple meanings to it. One is for myself, and the other one is for my dog that I lost when I was 15. So he, you know, it's that one is one of my favorites. Favorite tattoo that I ever seen on anybody else? Let's say if you asked that. Come on, my friggin' phone. Oh, Jesus. All right. Anyway, sorry guys. Favorite tattoo on somebody else? I'm going to say, geez, I don't know. I saw this pretty awesome back piece recently that I was pretty amazed at. It was a Lord of the Rings back piece, and it was of Gandalf fighting the Balrog, and that thing was so insane. It was a color tattoo, and it was, I'm putting Do Not Disturb on my phone. But it was pretty friggin' insane. The colors really popped. Everything from it healed up phenomenally. It was just awesome. All right, as always, guys, during the tattoo reactions, if you guys have any tattoo related questions, feel free to drop them in the chat, and I will get to them. Moderators, if I forget one, can you just highlight it for me or let me know? I would appreciate it. So Kyron Scatterley sent over a super chat.
Super chat.
I appreciate that. You guys could hear the super chat noise, correct? Let me know in the chat. She says, send over mine on Instagram. Okay. Let's take a look at you. So she sent over a super chat. I appreciate the support. Let's pop you up on the screen. Jeez, there's so many of these damn tattoo reactions. That's insane. All right. Let's see here. All right. Guys, can yeah, we can hear the super chat, bud. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Steve. All right. So, it looks like Kyron sent a couple different pictures. I'm going to open up the first one that I see. All right. So, sent over a $2 super chat. Boosters are up to the front of the line, so thank you. Let's pop this up on the screen and pop. Whoa. Whoa, this is definitely different. I mean, it looks like a friggin' painting. It's of a campfire. That is really different. Holy crap. Like, so, the reason why I'm saying it's so different, I personally never see anything like this. The way the artist portrayed the fire and of the background and everything, it almost looks like it was done with a paintbrush, which is very cool. I see tattoos like this sometimes, but not all the time. They're such an underrated style of art, but it's so awesome when you see them, which I think that's one of the reasons why it makes it cool, is because that this style is not too common, which is nice. So I love how he still didn't go. Why can't I zoom? Okay, there we go. He still went pretty detailed in like the gravel and stuff like that around the fire, but then that fire right here really makes this tattoo pop beautifully. Like I don't know. There's just something about how you know. I don't know what words to put into this, but the way he portrayed the fire is just so different. Like it doesn't look like traditional flames. Like it's just like I said earlier. It almost looks like it was done with like a paintbrush, but it's on somebody's skin, which is always crazy to think to me. Like I look at tattoos every single day, and it's still crazy to think like what, like people have this stuff on their skin. I don't know, ran over. But anyway, background looks very nice. I like how they use like this almost, again, aqua color, like greenish for the night sky. The background looks really beautiful. And this is a really, like it's a color tattoo. There's not too many colors in it, but the pop is beautifully done. And also on top of that, you know, you have the night sky and the darkness over the mountains over here. But I love the way that the artist portrayed, again, the flame, but you could see like almost like that little glow of the fire coming off like the rocks and stuff over here. Very, very well done. Very realistic too with the glow. I'm giving this one a 9.5 out of 10. I think it's really cool. And very different too. You know what? I might give this a 10 out of 10. Just because the design is beautiful. The location is awesome for this tattoo. And it's just one of those things that it's something that you don't really see a lot. And that's coming from a guy that looks at tattoos every friggin' day. But yeah, beautifully done tattoo. And yeah, I would definitely make a full sleeve out of that. Can you imagine all the different pops of color and stuff like that? That would be insane. All right, I got to take a sip of some pop. Mercedes, hi Mike. How many color tattoos do you have? As of right now, I only have my Dragon Ball sleeve. That's the color tattoo. So far, it's a little bit different from the rest of my tattoos, which were black and gray. When I first started liking tattoos, all I really enjoyed was black and gray. But as my love for tattoos started to grow, now every color, black and gray, black work, everything. I love it all. I sent mine to your DM. Okay. It looks amazing. Colin McDave. Let me, guys, when we're reacting to these tattoos, part of the fun is for you guys to react to them as well. And I see a lot of like very cool, this and that. So I always like to do a ranking from 1 to 10 with the tattoos. So be sure to join in. Put a ranking from 1 to 10 below, top, in the chat, wherever you want. I don't know if you could actually do anything besides in the chat, but all right. So Ron Sweet sent over a $2 super chat. So let me do this.
Super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Now let me know if you have a tattoo. Oh yes, you do. All right. So you sent it over on Gmail. So let's pop this up on the screen. I appreciate all the super chats today, guys. You guys are very cool today. I don't know where I went with that. Hey, look, there you go. All right. October 4th session. This is my Japanese style octopus lower sleeve fourth session. One more session until complete. Done by Dave Peavy from Cranton. Cranton. Sorry if I said that wrong. All right, let's pop this up on the screen. I already like what I'm seeing with this color. Whoa, oh my God. So I remember this when you first sent it, it was all the line work, and I'm blown away with oh my God, look at this. I'm blown away with how it came out. Because the reason why I'm so blown away, one, it looks beautiful, and two, the fact of, like, when I was seeing this tattoo and I was envisioning it with the colors and stuff like that, it was not like this at all. Love the orange, and it's almost kind of like a, like, orangish red going all around. Love, like, this dark red. Usually it's hard for that to work on skin, but it looks like your artist did this beautifully. And also this really light blue really makes the tattoo pop even more. Line work looks very nicely done. Wow, this is really, really cool. I wonder what color you're going to do the eyes. I don't think that you're going to be keeping the eyes this color, but it's very nicely done. My dog's about to come in and say hi to me and probably go crazy. I just saw Sirius. Right next to me where I'm sitting today is like my my balcony. So I just looked at Lexi and Sirius coming in. Sirius is my dog for you first timers here. Very, very beautiful, beautiful tattoo. I love, again, color palette is one of my favorite things about this. Everything about it. The colors over here, the orange with this like blue over here. I wonder what you're going to be doing if you're going to keep this color palette kind of going up the arm. This blue and this orange goes beautifully together. Very nicely done. I'm giving that one a 9 out of 10 just because it's not finished. It's not finished yet, so I can't give it a full-blown 10. I need to see if it's gonna change when everything's all, you know, nice and complete. All right, so let me see if I get this right.
If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend right now.
Thank you, I appreciate it. If you guys have not yet, give this live stream a nice big thumbs up. All right, Ron Sweet, very awesome tattoo, love it. Very, very nice. Hey, Lexi.
Hi, baby.
Serious? Oh my God! Don't let him knock over anything. Hi, boy. Hi, boy. Hi, boy.
All right, cheers. Come.
Jesus.
Settle.
Sorry, guys. He's serious. Sirius just went kind of crazy. He hasn't seen me. He's been out all day with Lexi. That's fire. Thanks, guys, on Instagram. Guys, if just so you guys know, we always do first come, first serve here. Sirius, calm down, boy. We always do first come, first serve here on the live stream. So we got quite a few. But if you want your tattoo to be reacted to first, you could always send over a super chat. Super chat puts you up to the front of the list. And yeah, it helps support the channel, so thank you. Sirius is doing a stream takeover. Yeah. Look, he thinks you said down. All right, Mike. What is your next tattoo going to be? So, this is oh man, I really cut my finger earlier putting together all the stuff. But anyway, next tattoo, what it's going to be. So, it's going to be going right down here. It's going to be completing this this half sleeve area. It's going to be finishing up this Dragon Ball that's unfinished, which has been bothering me ever since I got it. Then it's going to be Piccolo over on the side, and then I'm going to be going into the dreaded whatchamacallit, outer bicep area, or inner bicep, I should say. Hi, boy. Calm down. Calm down. You don't need to jump on me. Jesus Christ. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be Piccolo. It's going to be, I think I'm going to be getting like Beerus and Whis over in that area. It's all Dragon Ball Z related. All right. All right. Just letting everybody know, we are doing a Black Friday sale on the merch. I'm wearing actually one of the shirts right now. It's 20% off on your whole order. So if you guys want to check that out, one of the moderators want to send over, that's called your sweet. If you guys want to send over that link at checkout, be sure to use Evolve, or no, not Evolve. Be sure to use Black Fry 20 for 20% off your order and rock some awesome Manly Man TV merch, Evolve merch. All right. So, I think we are all caught up on super chats right now. So let's get back into. Let's go get next up on our list. All right. So Daniel Kako 99. He says. Sup, man? Just 2 days ago, I started this sleeve. This made my Sarcast Sparkle greeting from Costa Rica, and he says it's just line work for now. Looks like a line work tattoo. Well, for now. Let's take a look at it. What? Thank you. All right. So it's kind of like what we were just talking about with Ron Sweet. With the I remember when he was in the live stream a couple months ago now. Geez, a couple months ago now, and he sent over. It was just line work. It was pretty much just like this, and we had to kind of assume or kind of guess what we were going to see later on in the future once this tattoo is colored in. So it looks like I really can't tell. It looks like there's a couple pictures here. So it looks like, I don't know if this is like a dragon claw. It's kind of hard to see what it is. I can tell you what. Okay, that's definitely a flower. This kind of looks like, it's almost, yeah, it has to be like a dragon going down his arm, something like that. First of all, I've seen tattoos like this very often. And every one of them is all done in their own unique way. Different color palette. Different kind of detail on the Jesus Christ, serious? What are you doing? Different color palettes, different designs, and like the faces of like the characters, the subjects in the sleeve, and it always looks awesome. So first of all, that's awesome. Just wanted to let you know that. Second of all, you're going to be in for a lot of shading on this one. I could tell just from look at this nice thick area right over here. You're going to be in for, like I said, a lot of shading. My recommendation to you is I would work with a bunch of different colors. I feel like you're going to be doing that anyway. But a lot of times when you see like these thick areas that, when it's a line work tattoo, you'll see, if I could friggin' there we go. Zoom in a little bit. Serious, stop, boy. Lexi, can you grab him?
Come.
He doesn't want to leave my side since he hasn't seen me. But anyway, but yeah, like these nice big areas over here where you would see a lot of shading at. Sometimes it might be just like a thick, solid line area, or not thick, solid line, but thick, solid colors, and it really makes the tattoo kind of like bold and what am I trying to say here? It makes the tattoo look kind of like just plain Jane. You really want to work with those colors, like instead of saying just having like say just solid red right here, maybe a solid red going into like an orange, fading into a white or something like that. Really just work with the colors. But I feel like this is going to be another one of those tattoos that just look friggin' like a totally different arm. Well, obviously it's going to look completely different because it's going to be all colorful and beautiful, but it's definitely, once you add that color into a line work sleeve and then it starts evolving over time, it really makes everything just come together and flow nicely, which it looks like where everything is on this sleeve is does flow nicely. All right, thank you. I don't want to really give that a rating because of the fact, well, it's just, it's just lines right now. I really couldn't even tell what it is, but once the detail goes into it, I'll be able to pay more attention and give it a nice rating. All right. Whoa, that looks like it's gonna be some work. Says Joseph Sora. He only reacts to people who sends a super chat. That is not true. I just reacted to somebody that did not do a super chat. So again, first come, first serve. I sent my tattoo over a month ago and he still didn't react to it. And yeah, I figured first come, first serve. Yes, because again, we do first come, first serve. So what a lot of people don't understand is with the tattoo reactions, the catalog gets built up. And we always start from where we were from the last stream and then move up. And then, of course, when we do the super chats, get super chats in and stuff like that, those get boosted up to the front because that is supporting the channel to help me make better content for you guys. All right. Will the banner have writing in them? Yeah, I was wondering about that in the banners itself. Let's see here. I'm late, but better late than never, says a meme a day. What is going on, a meme a day? Nick Wavy sent you it on Instagram. That's going to look amazing when it's fully finished, says Colin. Yes. People should join the Evolve community. It's worth it. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate it. That is one of the perks that you get. Let's see. I sent my tattoo 1 hour ago and hasn't reacted to it. Is your DM request? Yeah, just Jake, I should say. That's because we are backed up with. Just because you sent it an hour ago doesn't mean that other people didn't send it like last night or whatever. There's quite a few tattoos to be reacted to. So. I sent you over on Instagram. It's in your request. All right, so thank you for the super chat. Hold on, I got to do my little thing.
Super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Let's pop you up on the list and find you. All right. Hold on. What was your name again? Kahan. All right. Guys, remember, if you have any kind of, questions tattoo related, feel free to drop them in the chat right now. All right. So this one comes in from Kahan Tapari. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but I tried. They say, love the vids, bro. Watching live right now. Watching her vid from New Zealand, they've been real helpful through getting my tattoos. This piece still isn't finished yet, but wanted to show you anyway. So thank you for the submission and thank you for the super chat. Let's pop this up on the screen. All right, so that was popped up on the screen right there. Wow. So I know you said that it's not. I'm saying the reason why I just said wow, because you're probably wondering why I said wow, was I really like the way your artist did the shading for the flowers. Again, flowers, roses of all, roses all around is just one of those things that it seems like so many people get them every single day. And they're always kind of, I don't want to say they're always the same because I did see some unique ones, but it's always, they're either a dark flower with white highlights, more lighter skin tones with the darker shading. And then you have some unique shading like this one. I love the way that your artist did the rose, but he has like these lines just as like a little different effect to the tattoos itself. It almost looks like this is a feather down here, which is pretty different. Or no, it's a leaf. I thought it was a feather or something like that. Zooming in a little bit more, line work is very steady, and it's very solid with the shading too. That looks very nice. I really do like the way your artist did this. I don't know if it was your call or if it was your artist's call, but I love these lines that are going in it because this obviously is a rose, but it's, I don't know if maybe if it's a different. I'm no flower expert, but I don't know if this was like a different kind of rose or whatever. But this is pretty nice. I don't know. This one looks a little bit older. This one looks like the new one. But I'm wondering, you said that this tattoo is not done yet. I wonder, it looks pretty complete to me because there's no like parts where I would say like, all right, well, you need a little bit right here, a little bit right there. This looks pretty solid. Very good, nice overall tattoo. I do like how he used like those thick lines for the outline of the tattoo and then the very thin lines for like the actual petals. Very cool with that. I can't zoom in anymore, can I? Nope, can't zoom in anymore. And it looks like this is the almost kind of like, the reference picture that your tattoo artist was using. So I'm not really going off of this right now because I feel like this is what you were meaning to send in. This looks pretty good too. But I really do like, one of my favorite things, and you guys probably heard me talk about this on the channel before. It's one of those things where you have something that is so common, and you got to think to yourself, or you got to ask your artist, be like, listen, I know, say, for example, roses, a lot of people have roses. How can we do this differently to make this tattoo a little bit more unique from everything else? And then you come up with something like this. Or maybe you have like a different color palette for the flowers. Or, you know, you maybe do it like a little different for, you know, instead of making it like a normal flower, maybe making like a mechanical flower or something like that. It's something different. And in this case, you guys killed it, you and your artist. And I'm curious to see what you mean by the tattoo is not finished, because I would love to know why it's not finished. So grade for that, I'm going to give that one a 9.5 out of 10. Because, well, one is the uniqueness of the tattoo. Line work is solid. Shading is solid. And I feel like the tattoo is beautifully done overall. I would just like to know what I've been wanting to get the background to blend it all together so it doesn't look like two tattoos. Thanks for checking it, bro. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it is. It's more background than anything. So yeah. All right. Let's see here. Man, you never know like how tiring it is to keep talking, like to keep everybody like in and you know, everybody going and you know, trying to keep this thing like high energy. Talking, mouth gets friggin' dry, and it's just like it's tough sometimes. Anyway, so we got another super chat.
Super chat.
And they say, sent you on Instagram. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, guys, if you have not yet, be sure to give this live stream a nice big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate that. Just wanted everybody to know that I appreciate that with a burning passion. All right, let's find your tattoo. Is this it? Yep, found you. All right. Jesus. Over time, I would like to find an easier way to do these submissions, because combing through like hundreds of tattoo submissions is tough. But anyway, sent over from Dominican Republic. Oh, from the Dominican Republic. Whoops. All right. Let's pop this up on the screen. Ooh, look at that. All right. So we saw a tattoo like this before, and it was a lion. But I'm going to say this right now. You automatically win because it's a wolf, and wolves are my favorite animal, so you get a little bit more points because of it. Anyway, first of all, these are one of those tattoos where I just locked eyes right on it, because it's so realistic that it's like those eyes are so beautifully done that I just immediately locked eyes with it. I love how you went for this almost like orangish red, which is, sorry, I'm all burpy because of the soda I'm drinking. But I love this orangish red that is like, it's very different from what we usually see. Normally, now I'm a big fan of black and gray tattoos with color. And you always will see like that, like ice blue or like this blue color. I do like the different approach with the red. Now, the line work on this side of the tattoo, friggin' insane. I love everything about it. Like, it's so, like, so the lines go all around over here and stuff like that, and you see them all nice. But then when it gets to that face, it's like a mirror of this side. Like, obviously this side is more realistic, but then it goes into the lines over here. But you can see, like, on this, where it has like the nice strokes and shading of the fur and everything. But then you go over here, your tattoo artist did a beautiful job with mirroring the other side, but with a different style. That takes a lot of skill to switch it up just like that. But line work looks really nice, and I love the way your artist interpreted this wolf. Like it's nice, calm, not really like growling or looking vicious, which those tattoos look friggin' awesome as well. But I always do appreciate a nice, calm, cool, and collected animal tattoo that's on somebody's body. Good placement for the tattoo also. The forearm. This is a perfect standalone tattoo. You can add to it later on, like if you wanted to go down or up. And I would, if you wanted to make this a sleeve, I would not only keep this kind of theme going where it's kind of like half and half, where it's half line work and then half like realism kind of shading and stuff like that, all the way through the sleeve, even with the background. I'm picturing it in my head right now. That would be friggin' insane. Like you have like different animals or like different things going all down your arm, and you have like the realistic like background and shading and everything, but then you have like this like geometrical kind of like line work going around in different different parts of the arm. That would look pretty friggin' cool. And then have, again, pops of color, just like you did with the eyes, having pops of color going like around the different parts of the sleeve. That would be friggin' cool and very different. Something that I personally never seen before, but the idea was kind of, the idea was just like evolving in my head while I was talking. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. The reason I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, love the design, love the pops of color. I want to see what it looks like when it's completely healed, because this, you can still see, like, it looks like you're either in the very early stages of the healing process or you're just leaving the tattoo shop. Make sure you're keeping up with that thing, though, especially that line work area. All right. So what do you guys think of that? I'm still waiting to get a background to blend it all together. Okay, got that one. I have 3 roses, LOL. 2 of them are a part of one big tattoo. One of them was a filler, so we can sleeve the correct work. Yeah, so rose tattoos are freaking awesome. I mean, I have roses on this shirt right now. Part of one of the like backgrounds or whatever. It's pretty cool. All right. Dylan Fletcher sent over a super chat.
Super chat.
So Dylan, you did not. Okay, yes, you did. Never mind. Let me not talk, because I was about to say you did not send over an email or an Instagram DM. Geometrical is very popular. Yes, but Thomas, that when it comes to like that half and half thing, I see it sometimes, but not that different. But what I was saying that it's very unique is the fact of like having that sleeve, even with the background, having like that geometrical kind of lines and going into like the realistic shading of some sort. That would be pretty cool. All right. Let's see. I gotta pop up Dylan up on the screen. Let's find him. All right. Here you go. Easy to find. Like it. All right. So Dylan Fletcher sent over a super chat to send for me to react to his tattoo. Let's see. So no meaning behind it, or at least that I see. Looks like he sent a picture. So let's pop this up on the screen right here and pop that up right like that. All right, so what do we got here? So it looks like not only, I wish my friggin' thing would stay put. Not only does it look like, okay, so it's a clock in the background, but it's also an hourglass, and it's a skull going into a different skull with a time that looks like it ran out. So I'm curious, like this is one of those tattoos that when I'm seeing it, I immediately start thinking like, what does this mean? What is the meaning behind this tattoo, and why did you get it? So if you're in, I know you're in the chat right now, so let me know in the chat, because I would love to know, because it definitely has, you definitely built in my curiosity, like you're building that curiosity up when I'm looking at it, because now as I'm looking at it, I'm noticing that, okay, Why is it like solid black over here but white over here? Then you have like the difference in people, white and black on this side. Very cool. I'm assuming it might have something to do with death, because it's like the clock and then the sand like building up. So I'm assuming that it has something to do with death, and then it has this clock over here, which is pretty cool. It's definitely one of those tattoos that make me think about why, like, what is behind this tattoo? Like, why did this person get this? Not in a negative way, but I'm curious, out of my own curiosity, why, like, what this tattoo is all about. It doesn't look like, it still looks like it's healing. A little redness around here. I can't actually tell if this is something in the eyes or not. I can't zoom in that much more. But it's definitely, for that curiosity standpoint, definitely has me curious. The shading is okay. Line work is very nice and solid, so I'll give it up for the line work. Shading is okay. I would like to know what it looks like once this redness goes down, because my only fear is that once this redness goes away, you might be able, which isn't a big deal, but you might need to go back and get a little bit more shading done just to make that tattoo, the skull. You know, when you get these skull tattoos, like, see how it's like a little shading over here to add some depth to the skull. You might want to add a little bit more, because I feel like once this redness goes away, it's going to lose a little bit of that detail. But definitely want to know what this thing's all about. I'm going to give this one a 7. 7 out of 10. Thank you for your submission. I appreciate it. Let's see here. All right. Colin McDave became a member.
If you're enjoying the show,
that's the wrong one.
Remember to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend.
That's the right one.
Right now.
All right. Anyway, let's take that from the top. Colin McDonald. I said the name wrong too before.
Welcome to the Evolve community.
Welcome to the Evolve community. So I just wanted to let you know that if you go over to the community tab on this YouTube channel and go to the members only community tab, you'll find all like the perks that you get, all the goodies that you get. Now you also, from being a member, if you ever send over a tattoo, you could send it over and you get boosted up right to the front of the list. You get special discounts only on the merch that only members get. There's going to be some members only live streams, members only content, and then go check it out on the community tab, and you also get a free little thing. So make sure you message me on either Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, and I will send over that special little gift over to you. Kind of cool. So thank you for becoming a member. All right. Utsav, okay. Sent both of mine Instagram and email. Utsav Mayani. Let me see if I can find you. I think Utsav. Hold on, let me make sure that this Utsav. Okay, I think this is you, Utsav. All right, so we got a few super chats in. Let me do this. So Utsav sent over a super chat. So
Super chat.
thank you for that. Josu Trejo sent over a super chat.
Super chat.
Sent you a photo already to heal, and then also Joseph Sorry sent over a super chat.
Super chat.
You guys are. He says, love the channel. I sent via email. Complete peace. All right, so let's get into these super chats. All right, so Utsav, I think I found you. Okay, so he says, I recently got this one. They're the logo of my favorite musical artist and inspiration, namely the 7 Lions of Aluminum. I wanted to get a tattoo. This is my first, so I wanted to be something that's special and very close to my heart. So getting the idols tattooed felt perfect to me. That is awesome. This is a very popular first tattoo choice when the thought process, meaning, first time tattoo goers are always like, what can I get that I know I'm going to love forever? And when it comes to that, one of the main things, people might get like a logo of their favorite band, or like a favorite, like maybe like something that has to do with like a celebrity that really made an impact in their life. So very smart thinking. You didn't go and just get anything. So anyway, let me pop this up on the screen. So it's a logo. I actually never heard of them before. So I'm going to just go off of what the skill of the tattoo itself. So first of all, it's a pretty awesome looking design. First of all, I love, again, it has like, it almost is like I guess that's what it means by the platinum, because this looks like platinum over here, which is very well done actually. And then you got the line work going everywhere. I love these style of tattoos so much with this, just like what we saw in that wolf tattoo a little while ago, just with the little lines everywhere that really make this beautiful looking kind of geometrical design. Very nice. And it's a perfect size tattoo for your first one. Now, a lot of people in the Evolve community that we have, it's like, especially on these tattoo reaction live streams, it's like, hey, this is my first tattoo, check it out. And this is like this monstrous piece, which is awesome. Now like what a tattoo feels like, what it's like to sit in the chair for hours, and you really popped your cherry. But for those unsure, kind of nervous of the pain, I always recommend to go small and in an easier location for the first tattoo. And this, it looks like it's on your forearm somewhere. That looks like the ditch area. So that this area right over here probably sucked. But the tattoo itself, the meaning behind it is nice. Way to go with that. You didn't just get anything. Big mistake when it comes to first tattoo goers. They'll just get anything. But also on top of that, it's, even if I didn't, like, if you didn't tell me it was a band, like, or a musical, an artist or your favorite artist, I would have thunk that this tattoo was just something that may have meant something to you, that didn't have to do with an artist or something like that. But yeah, very nice. I'm going to give this, I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10 because all around you made good decisions for a first tattoo. The line work looks good. The shading looks good. And it's just, you really thought it over. So for that, you get a 10 out of 10. And the tattoo looks really good as well. Whew. Running out of breath. Thanks. I sent my tattoo on Instagram, Mike. Love the videos. They've helped me so much. Colin McDonald. I do have to get to yours. Let me get to these. Let me see real quick. Colin McDonald. Colin. I'm Colin. Okay. That was easy enough. All right, so Colin, new member of the Evolve community, welcome. And she, let me see here. And they said, hey man, just join the stream. Love the content. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let's pop this up on the screen. One of the perks you get now is that you get your tattoo up to the front of the screen. The Pink Panther, this is friggin' funny. So, the Pink Panther, that is something that I haven't seen in a while. Geez, the Pink Panther. So, jumping into it, I know Pink Panther is like really popular. I personally never like watched it or anything. I know like the theme song is kind of like, popular, and the show is popular in itself. I personally never watched it, but it's a familiar face. So, I am going to say this. Pink ink on lighter skin tones is friggin' a nightmare. And let me know if your tattoo artist mentioned this at all, but pink on lighter skin tones is a nightmare for a tattoo artist, because if you do a little bit too much pink ink, you're not going to get this color that you needed to get for the Pink Panther. But also, if you go a little bit too light, then it's not really that noticeable. Your artist executed the ink perfectly. The display of ink is really, really good on this. One thing though, when it comes to pink ink, just like red and different colors, you have. Let me make sure. Okay, it does tend to fade a little bit easier than the other tattoos or other colors, I should say. So that's something to think about. You might have to get this touched up every so often. So it's not like because at that point it'll look like you just have a line tattoo of the Pink Panther. Everything else around it, the green and the purples and the blacks look really nice. Purple is also a color where the ink pigments get broken down pretty quick and start to fade a little bit quick. By quick, I mean like 5-10 years quick, not like 3 weeks quick. So that is something. That's why color tattoos they fade a lot faster than others. Pretty cool, pretty cool tattoo though. Looks like he's smoking a doink. But anyway, thank you for becoming a member and thank you for submitting the tattoo. It's very nice, very small, and there's a lot of detail in it. I do enjoy this tattoo. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. All right. Oof, I'm sitting like on the edge of my couch to do the tattoo reactions today, and I gotta say my back is killing me. All right, guys, if you did not yet, be sure to give this live stream a thumbs up, but don't take it from me. Take it from this guy.
If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend right now.
Yeah. All right. Sent you a photo already healed. So he next up on our list for the super chats. All right. Oh, okay. So he wanted he wanted us to show the tattoo fully healed of the wolf. Okay. So it looks pretty good healed. You didn't really lose any of that darkness in the black of the shading, and the eyes still look very nice too. Very, very good looking tattoo. Even healed, this is really good. Now, a lot of things, one of the things that worry me about line work and tattoos, especially if it's just line work, is the healing process. Because all it takes is one of those scabs to peel off and you extract the ink from a certain area of the line work and then it kills the whole tattoo. So it looks like you healed up very nicely. So good job with that. Make sure you're keeping this thing out of the sun, just like all tattoos. Make sure if you are going out in the sun, use some kind of sunscreen. FPS 30 is the best, in my opinion. Protects the tattoos very nicely. And also, make sure you're lotioning that bad boy every day. All right, Joseph Sora, love the channel. I sent you via an email. Complete peace. Another super chat. I already hit the button earlier, so I'm not going to do it again. All right. Joseph Sora. There we go. You guys are absolutely killing it today. All right. When the inner mechanicalization of your mind resolves around time, you start to question, will I accomplish everything I want in life before death? We only have the ability to watch time pass endlessly, not knowing the answer until we take our last breath. That is, you're blowing my mind right now. Holy crap. Okay. Check out this tattoo. Just completed it this past Monday. That was a pretty intense quote. My brain wasn't ready for that, but thank you for sharing. Whoa. Oh, man, this thing is nice. Holy crap. Damn, look at the detail in that skull. It still, to this day, blows my mind when you have a flat surface like the skin, but when you have that skilled tattoo artist, you get something like this to where it's just so... It looks three-dimensional. Like, it looks like this skull is... It looks like you could put your fingers right in this eye socket. Like, that's friggin' insane. And what did I say earlier about uniqueness and trying to be a little bit different with different tattoos? Because, again, skulls, that is another popular tattoo that you see so much of. But look at this. Now, from the quote that you just sent me, And then I read about time and wondering if like you're going to accomplish everything you want before death and not knowing until you're dead, or not knowing until you're taking your last breath if you did so. This is the perfect interpretation of this in a picture. Got the skull in the background. Skulls usually mean death to some people, and then you have the clock going around. This skull is one of the best skulls. I'm not even joking. One of the best skulls that I've ever seen done as a tattoo. So realistic. The angle that you get over here, beautifully done. Like, look at that. The teeth, the little chips in the skull itself. That thing is very nicely done. And then you have some other... the background looks really good. And look at that. The friggin' clock going through the skull's head. That's so nice. And then I have the eye over here. This is pretty nice, too. Have the little gears and stuff like that. I could look at this skull all day. That thing's friggin' awesome. I wonder how long this took to complete, because this is a very, very nicely done tattoo. By the way, I'm giving this an easy 10 out of 10. Detail, meaning behind it, the execution of the tattoo, what it's portraying, perfect. I don't know if it was you that came up with the idea of the design or your artist, but regardless, that thing is phenomenally done. Holy crap, that thing might be my favorite tattoo of the day so far. Black and gray tattoo. Phenomenally done. Joseph, awesome. All right. Did you, Colonel, did a culture Southeastern tattoo? I did. Okay, welcome to the Evolve community, says Braxton. What is going on, Braxton? I saw you earlier, but I didn't say hi to you. How are you, buddy? All right. Whoa. I adore that piece. 10 out of 10. Hey, man, I'm new here. Where can I send a tattoo image? Says Jacob. I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but you could send it over to ManlyMan TV on Instagram, or you could send it over to manlymanreacts@gmail.com with a clear picture of it. All right. Okay, Braxton, says Jake Cross. I sent you a picture of my tattoo on Instagram. Thank you for that. Thank you, Braxton. My artist does have an Instagram. Check out his work. Yeah, Joseph, that thing was friggin' awesome. 5 hours for that? That was insane. Look at mine I emailed you a few weeks ago. It's also a skull. Yoshi Dahan. We're going to be getting into that most likely soon if you sent it a few weeks ago. All right. So we're all caught up on the super chats. Now we're going to get back to first come, first serve. So we just did an Instagram one. So let's get back into... Or no, we did a Gmail one. So let's get back into an Instagram one. All right. Let me pop this. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the live stream today. It's good to be back doing these. I know we've been doing live streams every week. But like it's one of those things that I'm like, I miss doing the tattoo reactions because it's just so fun to do. It's not only fun for me to do it by myself, but also with people in the chat also going, doing all that stuff. It's always fun. All right. Just looking for, had to scroll all the way back. All right. So next up on our list is Time Jap Enter. Okay. Hi, this is my first tattoo, and I would love for you to react to it. All right, let's look at this bad boy. Today's your lucky day. We're about to react to your tattoo. All right. Ooh, look at this. First of all, first thing that popped into my head, perfect location for this tattoo, hands down. Very beautifully done from what I'm seeing so far. I haven't dove too deep into it, but I'm going to say it. From what I'm looking at so far, spot execution for this area, beautifully done. Now, let's dive into it. The flowers look very realistic. The butterflies look very realistic. For a first tattoo, very nicely done. And I love how you guys, if you guys have been a subscriber here and hung out on the live streams before, you know that I'm a big fan of having like the contrasting colors of like the really dark blacks and then flip-flop it and have like the whites all right here to really make the tattoo pop even more. Or just in general make it pop. Whoa, what happened here? Okay. I wish it was flipped upside down. But anyway, this is definitely one of those tattoos that you don't need to add anything to, and you don't even need to make it a sleeve. Now, if you did, if you did, it would be cool. But this is also a perfect little like standalone tattoo. You know, if you don't want, if you're not one of those people that are looking to get like a sleeve or all these tattoos, perfect little standalone tattoo. Very nice solid blacks too for the leaves, and I love how like your artist, they added just a little bit of the white skin tones. I don't think that there's any white ink. Your skin tones are perfect for this like black work style of tattoo. Really makes the whites look really really, you know, white, I guess you would say, and then the blacks would be you know, nice dark, like it really pops off the skin. The white pops off the skin, but the darks even fade in there, fade into your skin even a little bit more than normal. But yeah, this tattoo, very nicely done. I'm gonna give this one, geez, I want to say a 10 out of 10 because the location's awesome, lines are awesome. The shading that from what you got, there's not really much shading. It's just like a lot of just like blacks. There is some shading like over here and in here. But yeah, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10 because it's a beautiful tattoo. Like seriously, it's a very beautiful tattoo. And for a first tattoo, congrats. Welcome to the tattoo club. Whew. All right. The Pink Panther is healed now, and the color still looks almost the same. I'll send a pic, says Colin McDave. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the tattoo fading over time, all tattoos fade, but some ink pigments, like the different colors of ink, are known to fade faster than others. For example, reds, purples, oranges, pinks. You know, these are all tattoos that are colors that fade a lot faster. Whew. All right. Erica H, hi. Your mic is rubbing something. Is your mic rubbing something? I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it was rubbing my. I don't know. You should do a video based off blackout tattoos. Yeah. So I was going to keep this a little secret to you guys, but I was going to make a new series on the channel. I don't know when it's going to start, but I've been thinking more and more about it. Something new. I always try to add something new to the channel, like live streams and stories and different types of videos. And I was thinking about doing tattooed history, like going and breaking down each style of tattoos and going into like the history of it and like where it originated. Because I love history too. I love like the history of things. But like maybe like once a month, I still do the videos every week, but maybe like once a month, pick out like tattooed history, American traditional, edition or something like that, or new school or tribal or whatever, and go into detail about like the history of these styles of tattoos. I think it would be fun and informative. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. The beard is real. Yeah, hair's growing out, beard's growing out. I probably look like I'm giving up on life. The rubbing of the beard. Yes, sorry. Let me try to keep that away. I love that idea, man. Thank you, Braxton. Yeah, there's so many things. Like, I have this one video idea that I've been wanting to do for such a long time, and it's I was gonna make a video saying like, are tattoos attractive, and just have me sitting like my normal videos, me sitting or standing or whatever. But then I was like, it would be fun to like go in the city, like the heart of my city, and just going up to everybody, not everybody, but people that are okay with being on camera, and like going up to them, having like a microphone and be like, hey, do you think tattoos are attractive on other people? And then get their reactions. I think it would be funny, but also it would be like, you know, it would be different. I'll be out in the city, have like somebody recording and me with the mic. There's so many video ideas that I want to do that are going to happen eventually. Like like once I start getting like bigger, with, you know, and I start really making some income with this, I want to like surprise one of you guys with your dream tattoo. Like I want to fly out, if it's okay with you guys, like fly out to you guys, make a video of it, fly out and go to the tattoo artist that you want, no matter where they are, fly you out to wherever you want to go and just like give it like surprising, like my title would be like surprising one of my subscribers with their dream tattoo, and just like go on. I have so many ideas that I want to do. Like I still want to educate you guys when it comes to tattoos, but I also want to do like fun related tattoo ideas because I'm all about giving back to you guys. Anyway, now that being said, come to the Netherlands, we could record some videos. Sounds amazing, says Becca. Thank you. I would love to get a back tattoo, but I would think the struggle to afford it. I really like the bad tattoo reaction video you did. Becca, when I tell you I was cracking up making that video was so fun to make. Like it was really bad. I had one of my friends send over a bunch of tattoos, and he like in the subject said like, don't open till recording. And you know, I have my camera recording, and I'm like, yeah, next up on our list, and I open it up, and I just like, what the hell? Like this is friggin' horrible. This is crazy. But anyway, let's get into another tattoo reaction. All right. Guys, I appreciate you all from being here, just so you know. All right. So this one says, hi, I'm Anthony Gramarland. I got my tattoo done last Saturday and finished the tattoo. All right, so next up on our list, let's pop this up on the screen. All right, so first off, from what I'm looking at, it definitely looks like your tattoo artist was a little heavy-handed everywhere. By heavy-handed, that means that your tattoo artist really dug into your skin a little bit more than they needed to for their, you know, for their tattoo needle. Some artists, they're light-handed. Some artists are heavy-handed. Some artists are just right, and they go, you know, a little bit. Your tattoo might be a little bit raised over here. Next, I'm gonna say that the clouds, I feel like, I mean, right now they're extremely red from, again, your tattoo artist being heavy-handed. And it could also be your skin having the reaction to the ink. Not an allergic reaction, but, you know, it was just getting, you know, punctured for forever, for however long this tattoo took. But my fear is once this tattoo starts to heal, that a lot of this detail in the clouds are going to be lost because it's going to fade. It doesn't look like your tattoo used more needle than ink. Like, look at that. Like, over here, there's a lot of, like, more ink that I would have liked to pack into this tattoo to really make sure that when this tattoo heals, it's still there. The cross itself doesn't look bad. It looks like almost like a tombstone that's cracking and stuff like that. Like I said, it doesn't look bad. Kind of, whoa, a little bit too zoomed in there. Yeah, you could see, like, it looks like the artist kind of jacked up the lines right here. You could see right like that, a little bit too deep in those. So yeah, my recommendation to you is one, once this tattoo fully heals, look at it and see if it's a little bit too light. Tattoos are always going to, let me pop me up on the screen while I'm talking. Tattoos are always going to lighten up as soon as they're done healing, and that's normal. But they're not supposed to like drastically lighten. But it happens if the artist doesn't pack enough ink into the skin. How the tattoo heals and how you take care of it is a big determining factor of how the tattoo is going to look when it's fully healed. But also on top of that, you know, if you don't have the ink that is packed into the skin that you need to make that tattoo look dark and bright, like dark and vibrant, then yeah, you're going to have to go back to it. Also on top of that, I feel like you would be able to get a better tattoo done if you went somewhere else. Just by, like, you could see your tattoo artist's machine technique on your skin. And in my opinion, it's not in a good way because it looks like they're very heavy-handed. Some tattoo artists that are heavy-handed, there's some that could do really good tattoos, but there's others that really just screw people's skin up and it doesn't look that good. So I would recommend maybe shopping around for a new tattoo artist. But that's just my opinion. I'm going to give that one a 4 out of 10. I try not to be mean, but 4 out of 10. Let's see here. I really like the bad tattoo reaction video. Okay, got that one. Check out Randy Orton's tattoos. Yeah, Jake Cross. I actually looked at Randy Orton's tattoos before. We were actually talking about that. Me and my friend were talking about Randy Orton's tattoos a little while, like a couple days ago. Love your channel, says Adonis Chen. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but love you back. Cool interpretation of the baseball into the cross. Yes, that was pretty cool. But the execution of the tattoo, I mean, because it was so butchered, like the skin was so butchered with that tattoo machine, it doesn't need to be like that. As you guys see with the other tattoos that we react to, it's not always that, you know, like it has to be that, you know, rough. You know what I mean? All right. Would you, when do you have time to check out my tattoo? I want to see what your reaction is. Love your vids, by the way, says Danji Games 100. Or no, not 100, 00. So, we always do first come, first serve, sir. All right. All right. So, next up on our list, Steven of Villa. Hey, man, I've recently got a new tattoo, and the background behind it is that when I was going through a rough time during my senior year of high school, deciding whether to join the military or not because of the fact of me not going down the right path in life and trying to accept leaving everything behind for the next 4 years of my life, like friends and family. Then the day that I switched to high schools, going into continuous, I dripped off. Okay. So it looks like he got this tattoo because it was a big determining factor in his life. That is a great way, like to think of what, like if they're like, for example, this is the way I went with, you know, I thought about my tattoos was, you know, big moments of my life that made me who I was. And this looks like you went for that same thought process. Like this was a big determining factor between whether or not you wanted to go to the military or not. And it looks like you did end up going to the military. Before I had doubts, but never again. Thank you, and sorry for the long message. Now you're good, man. I appreciate it. I asked you guys for the, you know, I asked you guys for the meaning behind your tattoos. So don't say sorry for it. All right, let's pop this up on the screen. Cool meaning behind it, by the way, before we even look at the tattoo. So, oh, okay. At first, I had no idea what it was from looking at it from a distance, but then when I zoomed in, I could tell that this is the sun, the sky, and almost like a landscape. Now, this might be another one of those tattoos that once it heals up, it might be a little bit too light, kind of like what we just talked a little while ago. Clouds, they're super hard to get right. Because if you go too dark, it doesn't look like a cloud anymore. And if you go too light, then it doesn't look like a cloud either. So you got to get it just right. Now, the sun, I would have liked a little bit more detail in the sun. Like whenever I think of sun tattoos, I always think of like Lexi's, for example. Lexi has a sun tattoo on her wrist, and it looks almost kind of like a supernova star, but it is the sun, and it's good portrayal of it. The sun doesn't look bad, but I would have just looked like a little bit maybe like raised or whatever. When it comes to the mountain over here, the mountain does look good with the shading and everything, the line work. You can see the hills and the shadows and stuff like that of the hills itself. Now the location of the tattoo, it's a little strange. I'm not gonna lie. Like when it like this is a hard place to get something like that. When it comes to the bicep, you usually get like, the bicep usually is a good place for everything. I would have to see what it looks like when it's fully healed. But from what I'm looking at right now, I feel like if this heals up a little bit too light, it might look a little off. But with that being said, with the tattoo, getting lighter, you could always go back to your tattoo artist and say, hey, this healed up a little bit too light. Can you add a little bit more ink to it? And they shouldn't have a problem doing it. But the landscape down here, this is really good. I'm surprised that he didn't go. I know like the sky is bright. Like the sky's supposed to be bright, but I'm surprised that he didn't put that same kind of like darkness that you got down here into the clouds. I'm going to give that tattoo a 7 out of 10. Love the meaning behind it. And thank you for your submission. I appreciate you. All right. Anybody ever anyone ever bruise from getting tattoos? Now, I never get bruises. Hey, Nick, I'm going to get my first tattoo. 15. Do any of you have a great idea for a tattoo? I'm going to be a godfather. I'm struggling to get a good idea. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, sometimes ideas, you got to think long and hard for them. Some they just pop up in your head and you automatically know that you're already, I don't know, like you like some you think forever, others you just know. You know, like it comes in your head and you're like, I'm getting that. Anyway, guys, we've been streaming for a friggin' hour and a half already. That is insane. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Now, from what I said earlier in the stream, if you guys didn't hear, we're going to be moving the tattoo reaction live streams to Sunday. Excuse me. Dude, what's happening? Mexican, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you here. All right, I got to dip out of here. Thanks for the reaction, Manly Man TV, fellow tattoo enthusiast, Steve Racino. Thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. Been rocking with you the whole stream, man. Colin McDonald, I appreciate you, man. And you became a member. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate everybody being here. But like I said, we're going to be moving the tattoo reaction live streams to Sunday for the time being. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, I'm going to be working a little bit later on Fridays now. For the time being, one of my coworkers, they're out. They had to get surgery, so they're going to be out for a couple weeks. So I'm covering them. So Sundays might be the day. Sundays will be the day for the time being. Who knows if Sundays start to really pop off with the tattoo reactions, which they're always pretty awesome. Maybe we'll switch the day over to that. But I appreciate you guys all being here. Love you guys. If you guys have not yet, remember all weekend we're going to be having a sale on the Manly Man TV merch, the Evolve, the Wolf, the Evolve community merch, all of that stuff. So if you guys have not yet, be sure to check that out. And also at checkout, be sure to use the coupon or the discount code BlackFry20 for 20% off your order. Appreciate you guys and love yous. Thank you for your submissions. Thank you for the super chats. And you guys have a great rest of your week, or a great weekend. Jesus. Love you guys. Peace.